Hi! Well, the bad news is the time flies. But the good news is you're the pilot. As the new year unfolds, it promises new stories and the timeless power of films to unite, inspire and ignite imaginations. And you'll get all of that on this show, Now Showing. I'm Atika Farooqui. Happy New Year from all of us to all of you. Let's begin the show with the highlights. Kraven, the Hunter, explores the origins of Marvel's notorious anti-hero. But does it satisfy Indian fans craving for a gripping new age superhero film? We'll tell you in a few minutes. Payal Kapadia's All We Imagine as Light, which won the Grand Prix at Cannes 2024 and got 2 nominations at the Golden Globes, is our recommendation for your weekend. With over 40 years in the industry and 400 films, legendary actor Mohanlal speaks to me about his maiden directorial, Burrows, Guardian of Treasures. And Sharad Kelkar, Aamir, Vivaan, Shah and Harleen Sethi don white coats for the newly released series Doctors. And let's begin now showing with the big release of this week, and that is Kraven the Hunter. So, Sony's Spider-Man universe, SSU, continues to expand with Kraven the Hunter, an origin story of the titular anti-hero. Kraven the Hunter attempts to carve a niche within Sony's Spider-Man universe by spotlighting one of Marvel's most formidable anti-heroes, Sergei Kravinoff, better known as Kraven. Directed by J.C. Chandor, the film aspires to delve into the psyche of a man driven by primal instincts and a relentless pursuit of the ultimate hunt. The story centers on Kravinoff, played by Aaron Taylor Johnson, a man haunted by his fraught relationship with his domineering father, Nikolai Kravinoff, played by Russel Crowe. Sergei's rejection of his father's violent, hypermasculine philosophies leads to a rift, further widened by a traumatic hunting incident in his youth. Now, an adult, Sergei embraces his primal instincts, becoming the vigilante, Kraven the Hunter. The plot sees him confronting his father while attempting to save his half-brother, Dmitry, played by Fred Heschinger, from the chaos Nikolai has unleashed. Kraven the Hunter struggles to find its footing, though, from the outset. The screenplay, co-written by Richard Wenk, Art Markham and Matt Holloway, is riddled with generic storytelling beats. Themes of familial dysfunction, wildlife empathy and sibling loyalty are presented, but without too much depth, leaving the narrative feeling predictable and uninspiring. The film also suffers from a cluttered structure, overstuffed with underdeveloped characters and subplots. Aaron Taylor Johnson delivers a committed performance, capturing Kraven's physicality and wild instincts. However, his efforts are undermined by the film's shallow character development. Russel Crowe as the egoistical and ruthless Nikolai brings gravitas to an otherwise one-dimensional role. Fred Heschinger as Dmitry offers a glimpse of emotional complexity, but the film's uneven writing limits his potential. Visually, Kraven the Hunter is a mixed bag. The CGI, particularly in daylight scenes, feels dated and distractingly unpolished. While the R-rated action sequences attempt to deliver visceral thrills, they lack creativity and fail to leave a lasting impression. A sequence involving Kraven stopping a helicopter, for instance, pales in comparison to similar scenes shot in better executed superhero films otherwise. Chandor, known for his nuanced work in films like A Most Violent Year, seems out of his depth in this superhero genre. His direction lacks the energy and the innovation needed to elevate this material, resulting in a film that feels as uninspired as its screenplay. Kraven the Hunter is a missed opportunity to bring a compelling anti-hero to life. With its uninspired narrative and uneven execution, it serves as a reminder of the challenges in building a cohesive and engaging cinematic universe. While die-hard fans of Aaron Taylor Johnson or Marvel lore may find some fleeting enjoyment, most viewers may leave the theatre wondering why the story needed to be told at all. let's come back to India and let's talk about the Indian filmmakers who have been actually doing us proud all over the world. Now, All We Imagine as Light made history as the first Indian film in 30 years to compete in the main competition at the Cannes Film Festival, where it was awarded the Grand Prix. The Grand Prix, yeah. It has also received Golden Globe nominations for Best Foreign Language Film and Best Director for Payal Kapadia, making her the first Indian woman director to achieve this historic feat. The film follows 4 ordinary Mumbai citizens, 3 from Kerala and 1 from a coastal Maharashtrian village, navigating their desires and frustrations in a chaotic city that takes more than it gives. Prabha, played by Kani Kusruti, and Anu, played by Divya Prabha, nurses sharing a home, perform essential work but question their own significance. Prabha, estranged from her absent husband who left India post-marriage, clings to fading hope of reconnecting. Anu, younger and hiding her love for Shiaz, played by Ridu Haroon, a Muslim boy, secretly seeks moments of privacy with him while her parents search for a match in Kerala. The women move through Mumbai's monsoon rains and speeding trains framed by a cityscape blending light and darkness. Prabha's emotional isolation mirrors her first scene, standing in a moving train, suspended between worlds. A rice cooker from her estranged husband reawakens dormant feelings. Meanwhile, Anu's secret interfaith relationship brings fleeting joy but lingering worry. So, why should you watch this? First, a visual symphony of storytelling, the film captures the essence of human emotions and relationships with remarkable fitness. Each frame tells a story, enriched by vibrant visuals and poetic symmetry. It bridges fantasy and reality, drawing you into a world that feels both immersive and introspective. Second, brilliant cinematography. The film's cinematography elevates it to a realm of visual art. Each scene boasts meticulous framing, dynamic lighting, and inventive use of color palettes that enhance the mood and tone of the story. The camera work isn't just a technique, it's a character of its own. Third, a script that resonates. The narrative explores universal themes such as love, loss, and redemption. Presented with nuance and depth, it's a film that promotes reflection, leaving its audience with an enduring emotional impact. 4. Technical excellence. From seamless visual effects to a stunning sound design, the film is a marvel of technical prowess. Every aspect of the production is polished to perfection, ensuring a seamless cinematic experience. 5. An ensemble cast with stellar performances. The cast delivers emotionally powerful performances, blending realism with dramatic fitness. The actors breathe life into the characters, making their journey feel authentic and relatable. 6. Innovative direction. The visionary director Payal Kapadia pushes boundaries, presenting a narrative that challenges conventions while remaining accessible. Their unique storytelling approach ensures that All We Imagine as Light resonates with a wider audiences worldwide. 7. Soundtrack that echoes the heartbeat of the story. The music is soulful and deeply moving, heightening the narrative's impact. Whether it's an emotionally charged scene or a light-hearted moment, the soundtrack weaves seamlessly with the visuals. 8. Symbolism and subtext. The film layers its narrative with rich symbolism, encouraging viewers to uncover deeper meanings and interpretations. It's a story that reveals more with every watch. 9. A reflection of contemporary issues. While rooted in fiction, the film draws parallels to real-world issues, sparking meaningful conversations. It makes audiences ponder their role in shaping a better future. And 10. Timeless appeal. The film's themes and execution ensures its relevance across generations. It's a cinematic gem that will remain memorable for years to come. You can watch All We Imagine as Light on Disney+ Hotstar. And with over 40 years in cinema, close to 400 films, the veteran Mohanlal is nothing short of a magician. Some of his best films are Kireedam, then Bharatam, Vanaprastham and Puli Murugan, etc. Actually, so many of them. In fact, he has always been fond of magic too. After all these decades, the legend reveals his magic in his maiden directorial, Burrows, Guardian of Treasures, a fantasy adventure film based on a book. I had the honor to shoot with this Malayalam legend, cinema legend, and we spoke fondly about Burrows, that is a film for children as well as for the child inside you, his experience in Hindi films, and even reminisced about his days as a wrestler. Mohanlal sir, namaskaram.
Namaskar.
And I have learned this in Malayalam, and I always do this. Enda Vishesham.
Enda Vishesham, Nalla Vishesham. How are you? That's it. Enda Vishesham, Sugamano.
So what is the reply that one gives to it?
Sugamana. So how are you? I'm feeling I'm good.
Okay. I learned Kannada from Kicha Sudeepa sir. He said, Nevu hengidere chanagidini.
Okay.
First of all, I must say that Indian kids desperately need good kids film. And what a unique title. I think I'm reminded of beautiful titles like Moana, Poco, Pinocchio, and here we have our own Burrows.
This is a 3D film happening after 40 years. It's a fantasy adventure film, but not only for children, for everyone, even for adults also. That we crafted this movie with love for children and adults. So, and technology-wise, it's called native 3D, shot with stereo lenses. That's a different format of shooting. We shot this film with two cameras, two lenses in the same camera. It's a visual experience. It's a different way of storytelling. And the unique feature of this film features an animated character called Udu.
Yeah.
That character is interacting with the actors. Like it is not an easy thing. Throughout the film, these two characters are interacting, and we have a fully animated underwater song where the lead characters like the Burrows and the third Isa. It's a magic, and it's a visually stunning highlight of this 3D film. And we have created this film with the great technicians like the cinematographer is Sandu Shivan, technical director is Mr. Rajiv Kumar, and the music is done by a prodigy called Vivian Nadaswaram, and the background score is done by Mark Leon, and the sound design was done by Jonathan Miller. They are all big names in Hollywood, and we have great actors like the audition has been done, and we selected actors from Spain, Portugal, Greece, Russia, Africa. So this is, I cannot call it as a Malayalam film or Indian film. This is a film. It's a movie. It's a movie with that we have put our heart and soul into it. It's a amazing. It is a new experience in viewing the film. So we have to step into the theater with that state of mind, and you have to enter this magic world of Burrows. It's a fantasy film, and we have the right to put all the magic in that film. So this is something like I'm giving back to the audience for the love and care and respect they have given for the last 47 years to me. Sir, I want to tell something about you to the viewers. You were a Kerala state wrestling champion. Is that true? I was. Okay. I got an honorary black belt in Taekwondo. Wow. I got an honorary thing like I have an honorary deal in Sanskrit because I've done some Sanskrit plays for a National School of Drama. I have done some national Sanskrit plays in Bombay also, in Shanmuhan, the Hall, in Leela. And apart from that, in 2008, you underwent 18 months of covert escape artist training under magician Gopinath Muthukar. So I've done very big magic shows. I have done a couple of shows with Mr. Gopinath Muthukar, who is a renowned magician. But we have done some shows abroad. It's called the Mohanlal and the Magic Lamp. We have a interesting magic academy called in Kerala. I only inaugurated that academy levitating a girl on a 50 feet height. I did a levitation. I've done. So That's why this is Burrows is also a magical film.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
The 3D effect needs to enhance it. You should be very careful using the 3D effects in film. This magic, you have to use it properly without losing the emotion part, the storytelling part. So you should be very careful in using the special effect also. There's like a 3D film. You are not supposed to scare people. Like you have to be very careful with the lensing. You have to be very careful with the camera movements because fast moving scenes or rapid camera movements can cause nausea, sudden tilt up, sudden pan, can create headache. So viewing is an experience. So you should watch the film that with the glass, but you will feel that you are in that. It's an immersive effect. It's a soundscape, it's a visual treat. So you should be very careful in selecting. That is why people are not ready to come out with a 3D film. It's a big challenge. And people say, oh, it's all gimmick. But it's not a gimmick. This is a technology and nobody has done it for the last 40 years.
So in how many languages are you releasing this film?
We are releasing it in Malayalam, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada and Hindi. We have options to release it in Spanish, Portugal, Russian, Japanese, Chinese, English, Arabic. So all depends upon the success of the film. We have planned to release it in Filipino language, very big market. It is more than the market. This is something people should view this film. The love and care we have given to this film, the heart and soul we have given to this film. You have to experience it.
So we had seen you in a company in ARG. This is just the right moment where it's a great green pasture for you to come back and do a Hindi film. Is one on the cards or at the back of your mind?
Nothing like that. Those are great films. Company that's an irresistible film. You know that road, and ARG is again something very different. Who will try to? It's a great responsibility of a director to bring back Sholay. But okay, it's a attempt. But definitely I'll come back to the film if somebody is offering a good role. Definitely I don't mind. But most of our films are now dubbed in Hindi. Now there is nothing called Hindi film. We only told that people started watching all kinds of film like this. There's no language barrier in films. It's a beautiful moment that now I want to see. It's a mixture like people should come from there to act in Malayalam. It's a language problem. Nothing called language problem. Cinema has got only one language.
That's so true, sir. Your film Iruvar had Miss Aishwarya Rai with you, right?
Her first film,
You know, I was reading something very interesting about you, sir. You were only 9 or 10 years of age when in a play, you had played a 90-year-old boy. You know,
in my school, when I was doing my 6th standard, and I got the best actor in my school. Then it continued in my college. So like that, I slowly joined. My friends only sent my biodata. This is again a blessing. I never thought I'll be an actor. Still, I don't think this is my profession. This is just, I'm just drifting. This is like, just flowing with the current.
Yeah. You know, you've played negative characters like an antagonist in many of your movies. And then you later started doing the lead roles. Do you think, sir, in today's time, it is a good strategy to dabble with the kind of roles that has that kind of an effect on people ki ye hero hai, ye villain hai. Yeah, the time has come where a good actor is rewarded.
Even this is called the villain. This is a term here. You need a good actor. It's a performance. You have to perform. Whether it's we call it as a villain or an anti-hero, hero. It's all the name you are giving. But it's a performance. And this is your duty. What is your duty of an actor? You have to, it's called the magic. If I were in that position, what will I do? That is recreating. It is like disappearing and appearing again. Mohanlal, when you say action, I'll disappear. And I will be the character. And when they say cut, again Mohanlal will appear. It's a meditation, high meditation, I call it.
Yeah. You've often said that, sir. You use these words a lot in your interviews also, that work is like meditation.
It's my philosophy.
God, divinity.
Yeah.
Do you think you are totally self-made, or the divinity has also played a huge role in making you the Mohanlal?
100% divinity. It's a blessing, 100%. You will think that you are the, you are making all these things, or you are the creator of everything, but nothing. Your thought process, your intelligence is your God, I call.
Yeah.
Even when I started, I'll pray to the nature, please help me, and I will. Because they should give some guidance should be given by some unknown energy. Then you will work. Not only in films, everywhere. When you are a doctor, they think, see, the right moment you have to say the right thing, or you have to do the right thing. So even a doctor or engineer, whoever, blessings of the Almighty or a unknown energy should be there. Some gurus or some angels are thinking.
True, sir, true. You know, in Hindi cinema, there is this beautiful intellectual awakening of Hindi viewers who have started considering Malayalam cinema as something really we can learn a lot from. I mean, starting from your film Drishyam that has been lapped up by our Hindi viewers.
Because of the COVID, that was a total uplift of the Malayalam industry, because people started watching COVID and that COVID time Drishyam, and they liked that film. Then from Drishyam 2, they watched Drishyam 1, and from there they watched a lot of Malayalam films.
Yeah.
So wherever I go, like even in Bihar or Gujarat, a lot of people, they'll identify, you are Drishyam, you are acting Drishyam, you are acting in Lucifer. Then they'll say, oh, I have seen so many films of yours. Now they'll go back and their subtitles are there. It is like watching. But here in Kerala, we used to watch all the films, like Tamil films, we watch Telugu, Hindi, all we watch. But slowly that habit, that culture has come out in North India also, North or South, but it's a Indian.
And moving on, doctors are next to God. The COVID period only strengthened this belief, when the unsung heroes from the medical field risked their own lives to save millions of citizens. Well, this show pays tribute to them in their recently released series, Doctors. Albeit in real life, Sharad Kelkar, Aamir, Harleen Sethi, Vivaan Patel and Vivaan Shah tell us what it's like to don the white coat. Here's a chat with the leading doctors of Doctors.
Doctors have all the elements, and the real space in which doctor works, or what their personal life, or how they, tackle their professional and personal life at a time.
When they told me the nuances, how they're going to treat the show, how they're going to get actual doctors who are going to be on the sets to help us out, how they're going to train us to be the doctors, and how they're going to tell us how to be. As an actor, आप जानते हो डॉक्टर को आपने देखा है वो क्या करते, क्या नहीं करते, बात कैसे करते, एक ठहराव के साथ करते. बिकॉज कभी कभी आपको कुछ वर्ड्स बोलने हैं तो वर्ड्स तो आप बोल दोगे, लेकिन उस टेक्निकल वर्ड्स को कैजुअली बोलना बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता है.
I think the role chooses the actor as opposed to the actor choosing the role. I think it's an immense honor and an immense responsibility to play a member of the medical fraternity, because I feel that the medical profession is the backbone of society. Learning, sort of equipping myself with all the technical details and making sure that I have all of those down pat, that nothing should appear fake or phony, that it should really seem like all the equipment that I utilize, everything, whether it's the stethoscope or the scalpel, or even the manner in which I do the suture, which is my character's specialty, all of those should seem like second nature to him. But then there's the secondary aspect of it, which deals with the humanity of the character. So both of these worked sort of hand in glove with each other. They had a symbiotic relationship with each other, both the sort of clinical aspects of being a doctor as well as the human and personal aspects of being a doctor.
I don't think I've had a similar experience in my life where a mentor or a guide or a guru has betrayed me in any way. She's a very complex character with a chance of portraying very, very different kind of emotions. What a beautiful journey. She starts with revenge, falls in love with the same man. She's dealing with that guilt, that shame, but she's in love with that man. Also, she's finding herself as a doctor. She's seeing deaths happen in front of her. She's dealing with that. She's dealing with friendships going astray. She's dealing with doctors who are very different from her. So there's such a gamut of emotions that I got to play, and then finally she reaches a point of redemption, She has so much love to give. I feel like she finally comes into her own, and that's what her journey is about, and I think that's what I relate with as Harleen. हम खुद इतनी सारी गलतियां करते हैं, इतने सारे नेगेटिव इमोशंस से आते हैं, but somewhere we're all trying to find ourselves, and that those experiences kind of make us wholesome in a way. So that's how I also relate with Nitya.
It's the first and the far most difficult task to convince yourself that from today on this set or this scene, you are this character. So my first day is very, very important. I get into the costumes and the makeup of that character first of all, and then I sit alone and I just convince myself.
पर्दा बड़ा या छोटा है से फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता है, पर्दे की क्वालिटी अच्छी होनी चाहिए.
The way that OTT has enabled writers and filmmakers and directors to tell stories completely on their own terms and not being bound by the time frame of a movie. I think Doctors fits very snugly into the OTT revolution because Doctors is a show which I think it has both the sort of drama and the emotional heft and weight of a movie, and yet the sort of detail and minutiae of a web series. So in a sense, it offers the viewer the best of both worlds.
So keep praying and respecting your doctor, but staying healthy is in your hands. So please do. Let's all strive to stay hale and hearty and happy through 2025. Goodbye, I'm Atika Farooqui, and you take good care of yourself till we meet again. Take care.